that I call A Frightened Little Girl. This story was told to me by my good friend Dean Reynolds. I was a G.I. Joe in Germany. The year was 45. We're moving up determinedly. I'm tired, but must survive. I can't remember when I've slept or when I've really rested. A body tires, but must adapt when being battle-tested. Our column slackened to a halt, just why I did not know, but welcomed any progress fault to rest this weary Joe. We'd stopped beside a three-walled shack, small and weather-stressed. I stepped inside, threw down my pack, sat down to have a rest. Tired as I was, I drifted off, was soon in peaceful slumber, grateful for the ground so soft and shielded by that lumber. My body gloried in that pause. I snoozed like I was dead. Tired, worn, weary as I was, good as a king-sized bed. It's sometimes called a power nap, short, rejuvenating, like rolling soft in luxury's lap, most exhilarating. Well, it wasn't quite that good, but was appreciated, glad to have what sleep I could, just as I have stated. Suddenly I came alive, my senses did unfurl, 'cause snuggled next and close to me was a pretty little girl. 'Twas plain she needed body heat, the weather being cold, 'cause there she was so close and sweet, I'd say about 8 years old. I lay still, I didn't move, no wish to break the spell. She snuggled close to prove my wish was hers as well. 'Twas plain to see her world was now a war-torn mess. A lonely, frightened little girl just needed tenderness. Now Germans I had hated with all my heart and soul. I'd considered them related to Satan and his fold. I'd not thought of them as human, but from the underworld, not someone born of woman. Then who's this little girl? She saw that I was wakened, regarded me with fear. I smiled to ease her quaking, offered her my chair. I handed her a chocolate bar, hoped for friendship's strength. With hesitation, apprehension par, she accepted it at length. But at this magic moment I heard the move-out call. I grabbed up my pack and went forthwith from the stall. We waved goodbye reluctantly. Quickly I was gone. The shack I viewed once distantly. Then we're moving on. I could never hate as much. The Germans were more real. They had little girls that touch and smile and love and feel. I couldn't hate effectively as I had done before. My talent lacked efficiency, I guess, forevermore. That frightful war was over, nigh 60 years ago. For most of us 'twill never be completely so. Those events forever scribed in brain and heart and soul oft return as subtle vibes, in each exacts a toll. My mind goes back, I wonder what became of her. I speculate and ponder, never to be sure. Does she remember me, G.I. of dust and grime? For me 'twill ever be choice moments etched in time. That's it. It's todo.